How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Feros. It's been some time since I've actually played or recorded an episode. So, uh, excuse me while I get my bearings again. Yeah, lately I've just been caught up with editing all my batch of Skyrim videos, and it's been hell. But them's the breaks, right? I just got to do it. Now on the last Skyrim recording batch, I've just not that much left to do anyway, so I think we'll be good. So without further ado, let us get down to business here and talk to one of these two. Start with Miss Martinez over here.
I fought so hard, but any thought of my own caused so much pain.
And you?
I will do what I can to assist the colony in this difficult time. I am ashamed of the damage done to the lives of these people.
Okay. Well,
Farewell, Shiala.
farewell.
Farewell, Commander. I wish you well in your hunt.
Indeed. And with these two, I think I'm pretty much done talking to them.
But we'll make this a home.
You saved most of the infected. It'll take time to recover from the physical effects, but they'll be alright.
Correction, I saved pretty much all except for Fidan. I'm sorry, Fidan. I almost forgot about you, actually. But yeah, we've done good. We have done good and saved the colony, essentially. Let's see what's going on here. I'm not too sure. So yeah, we have unlocked a bunch of charm points, and yeah, that comes with the Paragon score over to the top left. As like I said before, Shepherd is basically a hero, but I'm not gonna be putting any points in the charm. That's the deal. No points in the charm. I'm just going to be doing my own thing, and hopefully I'll be able to scrounge up enough renegade points to get further up here. I don't know. It's questionable, that is for sure. And now, I don't know where to throw these points at. I know throw is gonna be like the shit. So should I max? I'll just max out throw because I want to. And with you, Liara, let's have you work on your barrier. Anything else? Yeah, singularity. That's gonna be nice. And you, Garrus, are going to master your sniper rifle. I wish I didn't put those points in first aid, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Give you some assault training as well, because you kind of need it. You're gonna be needing it anyway. Put a point in tactical armor as well for you. And now let's talk to this fellow over here.
I never thought I would be so thrilled to see a soldier. Forgive my previous inaction, but under the Thorian's influence, every thought was examined and filtered.
Huh, so what are your plans now?
What will you do now that the fighting is over?
I may stay, try to recover my losses. I can have new supplies delivered within weeks. Perhaps the colony will survive after all.
Excellent.
Let me see what you have in stock.
Of course. Return in the future, and I may even have more to see.
Oh, really? Nice. Well, be sure to pay you a visit in the future. My friend, I already have this. So, Stiletto 6, which is... how much is it again? Way too much money for a... what is it? For a 9-point upgrade in damage. No. I will, however, sell you a bunch of stuff because that... I remember that. Oh, I wish there was a better selling screen because this is just an unorganized mess. My god. Yes, sell you all my shotguns. Shotguns. Not gonna need most of these. And this is a piece of crap. Armor. And all these threes gotta go. Gotta go. Fours I will leave, perhaps. Yeah, 4 and 5s right now. These can go. Yeah, I won't. Well, I probably. Oh wow, I've gained 136,000 credits. And these twos. I want to do these twos. I think these get turned into Omnigel. I think that's what's gonna happen. And I don't think I've messed with Garrus's Omni tool yet. And oh my god, these kind of suck. The cooldown bonus is nice though. Add recharge bonus. You know what? Might as well. I think that'll be important anyway. It's better than what you got in total points wise anyway. And for Liara, I think I'll have you keep that because you don't use tech. You do use amps, and the duration bonus would be good for singularity. So I think I'll give you that. Assassin 4. How does that look on you? Damn, sexy is the answer. That's a really nice looking piece of armor. And the Titan is... Oh, that's going to Shepherd. I'm sorry, Liara. That's going to Shepherd. But, however... the Assassin does look good on you. And this is... Yeah, I mean... We're done with the mission, so that's why I'm messing with the armors now. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. And Shepherd, you get this. Oh, wait. Since I get less shields from that, which is fine. I mean, overall, yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Liara gets the Scorpion 4 now, which is absolutely positively good. But I like the look of the assassin armor. I guess looks aren't everything. Oh wow, it's a nice piece of armor. I like that. I like it. Mayo Connor.
Finally, that damn thing is out of my head. I can think without pain. And with the power cells you brought, I can get this place up and running again. Thanks, Commander.
You got it. Yeah, you know what? We can talk to everybody. Let's do that.
Thank you for everything you did.
Yeah, no problem. Oh, got a bunch of these people in bed.
The only thing I can say for that plant is it made me forget how hungry I am.
Thanks, Commander. It's great to be free again.
No problem.
I have my own thoughts again. Thank you, Commander.
You were at the Skillian Blitz, right? Never thought
Yeah.
someone like you would help us.
You'd be surprised at a lot of things.
Feros will be back in shape in no time, Commander. We'll make sure of it.
Funny enough, if it wasn't for Saren, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't have been able to help these people with a Thorian. Mr. Hollis Blake and Ian Newstead.
Free. I can't believe I'm free.
You know, you might want to put a price on yourself, man. Don't sell yourself short. Do not do that. Don't sell yourself short.
I'm free. Thank you for giving me my mind back.
No problem.
Thank you for everything you tried to do here.
No problem. It's nice being thanked. Everyone thanks me. I mean, Shepard is the hero of the Skillian Blitz. Or of the... yeah, Skillian Blitz, right? I think that's what it is called. So, yeah. She's used to being commended, but she's also a very gruff person. She's nice. Hello.
Take time for things to get back to normal around here.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it will. I think you guys will do okay.
Thank you for freeing us.
No problem. Now, let us head back to the Normandy. Am I going the right way? Am I? I am, right? I think I am. Alright. Excellent. Can't wait to get back to planetary exploration. Not really, but you know, I like these. I like the big missions in the first Mass Effect. Really cool. Garrus is dying. That's okay. Alright, let's enter the Normandy.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Commander, you look pale. Are you suffering any ill effects from the cipher?
Let's be honest here. I'm not gonna. I was just brain probed, yo. That might actually be a good response, huh? No, she wasn't offended by it before, so she, I feel, you know, to be honest, I feel strange.
The cipher shook me up a bit.
I might be able to help you. I am an expert on the Protheans. If I join my consciousness to yours, maybe we can make some sense of it.
Well, okay. It's worth a shot, I guess.
Do it. Hurry. We don't have much time.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Do it.
That was incredible. All this time, all my research, yet I never dreamed. I am sorry. The images were so vivid. I never imagined the experience would be so intense. You are remarkably strong-willed, Commander. What you have been through, what you have seen, would have destroyed a lesser mind.
Did you see anything?
The beacon on Eden Prime must have been badly damaged. Large parts of the vision are missing. The data transferred into the Commander's mind is incomplete.
So there was nothing useful at all? I don't exactly believe that, because Saren's after whatever was found in those images.
You sure you didn't come across any kind of clue or hint? Something we might have missed?
Everything I saw, you already know. You were right about the Reapers. The Protheans were destroyed by a race of sentient machines. I think it is obvious there is a connection between the Reapers, the Prothean extinction, and the Conduit, but I did not see anything that would help us find it.
Well, shit, so now what?
What's our next move?
I was able to interpret the data relayed through your vision. What was there, at least. But something was missing. Saren must have the missing information. Maybe he found another beacon. If we can find the missing data from your vision, I can...
That would actually make sense.
I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Would she say, are you okay? Go ahead. Are you okay? Go ahead. It didn't tire me out. Well, no shit, because she is an Asari and she initiated... Well, you know... Yeah, actually, you know what? Since Shepard doesn't know what exactly is involved in the Asari mind meld thing, yeah, she's gonna ask, are you okay?
Dr. Chalkwash should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest. Somewhere quiet.
Okay.
You sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind. Drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder.
I see. Well, don't let me keep you.
We're done here. Dismissed.
I've sent off the Feros report, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Sure.
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Commander, Exogenia should have told us about the Thorian. It would have made your job much easier.
You might have been able to capture it for study instead of destroying it.
Don't be stupid, guys. Seriously.
The only reason to study a creature like that is to figure out how to kill it.
Yes, kill it. That's how you humans usually deal with things you don't understand.
I understood it, though.
The Thorian wasn't complicated. It enslaved and killed innocent civilians.
Perhaps it's for the best then. At least the colony was saved.
Of course it was saved. Shepard would go to any lengths to help a human colony.
Not any lengths.
I never jeopardized the mission.
That's good, Commander. Stopping Saren is your primary goal. Everything else is secondary.
Goodbye, Commander. We will be waiting for your next report.
Fucking Turian counselor. I don't know his name. But he's always the pain in the ass. Alright. Presley. How you doing, Presley? Good job holding the ship while I was gone. So I guess this episode is going to be me talking to all the teammates again. Because that's what you do right after a mission, right? Touch base with everybody. And let's start our rounds again. Hello, Dr. Chocolates. And Liara.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Yes. Are you okay?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Same thing.
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
What? This is the same... This is the exact same conversation. What is going on here?
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I get the feeling you want to ask me something, Commander.
What the hell was that about? That was so weird.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you.
Whoa.
And making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
That's insulting. No, it isn't. It makes sense because we are short-lived.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
Oh, that's a long
That
time,
is true.
actually.
At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
That's still insulting. Well, it works for us.
You can't argue with results.
No, but there are consequences. Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as a bully. You run over anyone who gets in your way. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
Moi?
Why me?
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You know, you could have asked, really.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you, to understand what made you into the woman you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
What? Ah, God. Okay. Now, what is our Shepard going to say in this situation? There is something compelling about you, Commander. Me, or the beacon, that's... Huh. It's kind of teasing her. A bit. Unacceptable, outright being, fuck you. Yeah, you know what? She's gonna confide in Liara this time. After that melding of the minds, it kind of made her trust Liara a little bit more. A piece of Liara, I suppose, got left in Shepard's consciousness.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your
Wait, did I say
connection
that
to the
wrong?
Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Lieutenant Alenko.
Caden, special, that's private. It's not serious. You know, yeah, it isn't serious, really.
The Lieutenant and I are just friends. Nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought.
That was the right choice.
But what about us, Shepard?
Oh.
Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
Oh my goodness. Now we're at a crossroads, aren't we? Jeez. You were wrong, I just want to be friends. Now we absolutely have to make a choice. I think. Anyway. Do we straight up go, I am attracted to you at this point in the game? Or the story? Or do we say, I just want to be friends? I think I'm going to go back to the earlier, my earlier reason. The mind meld, kind of, Liara was probing into Shepard's head. It was a one-way, it was technically a one-way street. But Shepard can't help but feel that some part changed. Yeah, after that union, that joining. So she's gonna be honest here.
No, you were right. There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange?
I have no idea.
Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
Okay. Now what to say? Because Liara is absolutely right. They've known each other less than maybe a week. Less than a month? Less than a month for sure, but less than a week. Probably even. Don't analyze this. We have one thing in common. What is that? Well, yeah. Yeah.
Saren wants both of us dead. That's something.
That is not the most romantic reason, is it? You make it all sound so dangerous.
That's why it's fun, baby. That's why it's fun.
A little danger makes things exciting.
This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. I need some time.
You started it. I understand, though. Yeah.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
Unfortunately, I have to skip.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Yeah, see you later, Liara. My goodness. Shepard. And now we talk to Alenko. Hello, Alenko.
We haven't had time together since our last chat. A lot was said when we talked.
And...
Something to add, Lieutenant, or are you just breaking in your thesaurus?
Sorry, not sure where I stand. You seem a bit, distracted by someone.
he sounds so disappointed. Oh no. Well, we've made our choice, apparently, at this point. You mean Liara?
Someone? You're referring to our young Prothean expert.
I think she's older than both of us put together, but, yeah. There's a lower deck rumor that she's, interested in you. As more than a source of Prothean data. She's a very interesting lady. To my, tastes, but, I never claimed to be big on alien culture.
You jealous? You jealous, Caden?
You seem awfully worried about my personal affairs.
It's just that we don't have much downtime these days. I like being around you, but I don't want to take up your personal time.
Damn. There's no choice to be like... to let him down gently. Damn. Shit. Hold on. I don't want to... Well, I'm here, aren't I? Shit.
Look, you didn't want to talk about Liara, did you?
What the hell?
What's
This
your
is the
real
same...
issue?
No issue, Shepard. At least, not when you're around. I'm just looking for an ear. The debriefing wasn't the right place to say how ridiculous this is.
Yeah, okay, there you
Seems
go.
like every other race in the galaxy is wrapped up in their own problems. They don't want to see what's coming.
That's how usually... That's your training, darling. Yeah. True, I think it is their training, his training talking.
So can I guess this will add to your resentment against aliens?
Resentment? Against aliens? I mean, I'm not... What makes you think that?
Yeah, your experience on Jump Zero.
I think you'd carry a grudge over the crap you took from Vernus.
Before I met Vernus, I knew as much as any other civilian. Aliens were weird, superior, and tried to tell us what to do. I mean, it's only been 26 years since first contact. That's not a lot of time to understand them. But it was
True.
Vernus who made me see how human aliens are. They're not different or special. They're jerks and saints, just like us. Hell, by the time I got payback, I didn't even want it anymore.
Wait, what happened?
I don't see you snapping very easily. What finally did it?
He hurt Rana, broke her arm. She reached for a glass of water instead of pulling it biotically. She just wanted a drink without getting a nosebleed, you know? Like an idiot, I stood up. Didn't know what I was gonna do, just something. And Vernus lost it. Beat the crap out of me. Kept shouting how they should have bombed us back to the Stone Age. And that's when the knife came up. A military-issue talon, right in my face.
Ooh.
I cut loose. Full biotic kick right in the teeth. Almost as strong as I can manage now. At 17, that's something.
Wow, that's impressive, actually.
Sat down by a kid. Vernus must have hated that.
He didn't have time to hate it. I killed him.
Ooh.
Snapped his neck. They probably could have saved him if they got him to an infirmary quick enough. But they didn't. Caused a stir when they shipped him home. Bot training was shut down. Kinetics folded a couple of years later. That's fine. I'm not sure which of us got the worst of what happened.
I suppose that makes sense now why... Because I'm assuming Shepard is younger than Caden. And so that would make sense why she was not at Jump Zero. Okay, so yeah, as I said, it's been years since I played this game, so a lot of these small things I don't remember. Well, what about Rana?
Was Rana all right?
Rana? Yeah, she was fine. We never really, we stopped talking after that.
Wait, why? Are you kidding, bro?
I don't understand.
Rana had a gentle heart. She loved everyone. Vernus terrified her. We all protected her from him. Everyone who loved her. But after what I did to him, she was terrified of me too. Anyway, this is, at a point here.
I see.
Aliens are individuals. Just because one's an ass doesn't mean they all are. So, yeah, I hated that Turian. But he wasn't a Turian to me. He was Vernus.
Well, you know, I actually like Caden's character, contrary to what a lot of people say. Caden's character is pretty cool. You know, he's a stand-up guy, basically. He's your, well, he is a lot like Karth from the Old Republic, and he does share the same voice actor. So that would explain a lot. But yeah, Shepard's gonna say, I'm glad you think that.
And here I was concerned you were damaged goods.
I've got a few scratches and dents. Hope they just give me character. I don't think we'll be operating without support for much longer. Pretty soon, not even the Council will be able to ignore what's going on. Glad you'll be here when it's over, Shepard. I'm looking forward to some shore leave.
Okay, well, it's tactical appraisal.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
I'm glad there aren't many aliens like the Thorian. I don't think my stomach could take it. One of my cousins has an agribusiness. I was thinking of calling him. Maybe he can get some shipments into Feros. I mean, now that they're cut off from the company.
Okay, well, he just got his opinion on last mission, so, okay, cool.
We'll talk later, Caden.
I'd like that.
Oh, now we're stringing two people along. God. This is probably gonna resolve itself one way or another. In fact, I'm sure of it. You're interested in me, though. You said you're interested in me. Oh, God. Fight of the ages, folks. Yeah, I should start rolling out my Mass Effect episodes quicker because
Looking for supplies?
Yes, I am, sir.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Ursa 6 medium armor. Nothing good, I'm afraid. Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with C-Sec a
Oh,
while.
God,
Well,
really?
I bet you have.
I remember this Solarian
Wait.
Disturbing.
I just skipped because I thought, okay, I'm sorry. This was pretty bad. She said, you've been with C-Sec for a while. You had any interesting stories? Okay, and then Garrus said something about Solarian. Okay. That's disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating him?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
Is this common?
You've seen this before on the Citadel?
Every so often, some lab sells unwanted parts through the black market. They're not as bad as the cycles. I remember this one Elcor diplomat we caught in my first year on the job. He was hacking people up and selling their organs. Had the station in a bit of a panic. But this case wasn't that clear-cut. Turns out there was more going on than we first realized.
Well, shit, what you find, man?
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
Krogan testicles.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Woo! They got 4 balls? Damn, man.
Killing out there.
They got 4 balls. That's why they're so virile without the genophage. My goodness. So what about the doctor?
What'd you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Oh. Interviewing, eh?
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
Test tubes?
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
You got to interview him though, right?
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
What?
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
And CSEC just let him go, I am assuming. Right?
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order.
Oh my goodness.
They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. They wouldn't listen.
Shit. And that's a very hard decision too, because, man, would you kill the civilians and ensure the death of someone that would harvest them for organs, or would you just let them go? In that I guess in that situation, shit. See, at that point, Shepard would make the hard decision, I guess, to either go after them, right? Try to get on, or try to chase them down and get, try to stop them, or shit, if they're, if he's getting away anyway, I think she would make the decision to shoot them down. I think she would. I really think she would. Because at that point, there's no choice. You let them live, they die anyway. But at least if you blow up the ship, you kill a very dangerous person.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I think you're right. I really think he's right in this, in that situation. Because they're dead, or either they die or they die. Simple as that.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Okay, can I ask him more about him?
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salian?
Good.
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart. Joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
You got someone right here. Spectre to boot.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find him.
Damn straight you will. Damn straight you will, sir. And now, Rex.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Shepard knows nothing of Tuchanka, so, why leave?
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
Really?
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What about you?
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
And this Gerard?
I take it the warlord didn't appreciate that.
No, he didn't. He arranged a crush with the tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
And you went.
Sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Father?
Jared was your father?
He was. Until that day. We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
We could ask him about his family. And Shepard being inquisitive, so I guess you would.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard?
It'd be funny.
I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
Go on.
What kind of business?
Before I left, I made an oath to my father's father. I swore to recover my family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Armor. Tell me about this armor.
What's so important about this armor?
It's a relic. Useless, really. But it was worn by 5 generations of my family before the war. It's rightfully mine. Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Taun Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people.
Ooh.
He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Well, let's go look for it then.
Just tell me where to start looking.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
Ah, yeah, good. Definitely you will be, my bruiser.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, now to touch base with Ashley.
Commander?
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
Gotta admire those colonials. That's about the worst place for a colony I've ever seen. Given the option, I'd get the hell out of Dodge.
I mean, it is true. Because it would be hard to grow crops there. And therefore have sustainable life. A lot of things would have to be flown in. Which would make it a very, very, very difficult place to colonize. Oh, can we talk then?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
I'm off duty until tomorrow. I was gonna have a small drink. Bit of a celebration. If you're interested.
What's the occasion?
What's the occasion?
There you go.
It's Armistice Day, when the first contact war ended. My family always marks it. Since I'm the only Williams aboard, I thought I'd ask you.
Oh. Well, why me?
You can't think I'm the most patriotic person on the ship.
Nah, you just happened by at the right time. Don't tell me you don't know about my family. My commanders always find out. It's not in my files or something?
No, your files are clean.
There's almost nothing in your files. Technical scores and a list of crap assignments.
There's a reason for the crap assignments. I'm General Williams' granddaughter, the commander of the Shanxi garrison in the war. The only human ever to surrender to an alien race.
Oh, well, it's not your fault.
Don't tell me you're blamed for that.
Not formally. Dad got passed for promotion over and over. And I think my record merits more than garrison duty on a backwater agri-colony. Takes a special kind of thick-headed to march into a job where your family's blacklisted. I did it anyway. I'm not gonna let our name go down with Arnold and Quisling. Granddad deserved better than that.
Tell me about your grandfather.
What happened to your grandfather after the war?
He was relieved of command as soon as Shanxi was liberated. They brought him back to Earth in irons, but there was never a trial. They quietly demoted him and stuck him behind a desk. He retired a year later and spent the rest of his life working construction in the colonies. Sometimes we hear about attempts to get him exonerated in some official way. Nothing ever comes of him.
Well, Shepard doesn't actually know about Shanxi because, yeah, I mean, she grew up on Earth, didn't really have time to study history.
As I recall, your grandfather held out for a long time.
Well,
the Turians wrecked the minerals in the first wave and
my
occupied the
mistake.
major cities. They sat in orbit, dropping rocks on anything that moved. Granddad dispersed the troops, but when they went into the cities for supplies, the Turians would wreck a block to eliminate one fire team. Civilians were dying, his troops were starving, and he couldn't contact Alliance High Command. So he surrendered the garrison.
I totally thought that that Shepard was gonna ask about Shanxi there, not actually have any input on it, but I guess she does. I guess she does. And I think you deserve better, Williams.
He refused to sacrifice his men just to save face for humanity. You planning to throw yourself on a sword to save face for him?
Would it make a difference? He's gone now. Dad's gone too. And who would it impress? I'll never be good enough for the Alliance. So now you know. Gonna kick me off the ship, Skipper?
You're valuable, Williams. Of course not.
You're tough and decisive. I value those qualities.
Just consider me a fire and forget missile. But anyway, I've got things to do before we land. I'm sure you do too.
Dismissed, Chief.
Ma'am.
On to our Quarian crew member. Yeah, I would imagine that Shepard, how I envision her as being is someone who I don't really care about history, just fucking, you know, give me a gun, let me shoot. let me use my biotics on things. Okay.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Oh, no. You seem happy today, Tally.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Staren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
Like?
What are you hoping to find?
Usually, people bring back something like a derelict ship we can use for salvage. But I need something bigger. There's a lot expected of me.
Why? Why is there a lot expected of you?
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule the decisions of the Conclave for the good of the migrant fleet. My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire race is in his hands, and I'm his only child.
I'm responsible for trillions. Man, no. Wow, so not only do we get a very smart Quarian, but she is quote-unquote royalty.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself.
But he is a great man.
Officially,
is what you're
I'm
saying.
just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
Preferential treatment it is.
You must get all kinds of special privileges.
I probably had it easier than most growing up, but it's not all good. People like my father have enemies, and they're not above using me to get to him.
Why didn't you tell me this before?
I guess I'm just tired of people judging me because of who my father is. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage, something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
Yeah, how about what if we save the galaxy then?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything an Aquarian's ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen.
I see.
Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen.
Probably
There's
not.
still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
So what's the answer then?
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
No, we could check it out. I mean, come on. I've already taken requests from everybody else in the crew. Why not yours too? Tell me about your father.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
How about your mother?
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
I understand. Were you close to your father?
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it. Not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
Okay, fair enough.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
Like, I'm about to go.
I should go.
See you later.
See you later. Here we are again, staring down at the engines of the Normandy.